Okay, that's we always start with that, so it's really good to be here, and we are so glad to get to share the stage with Clint and be here at Soul Foods. This is for us this is our favorite place to play. We play at a lot of places, and usually there's a lot more accelerant because we play in an Irish band, we play at Irish pubs, and it's a different kind of beverage out there. So this for us, it's a little bit nerve-wracking because you're really actually listening. Okay, so we'll get started, and here's how this works. I don't know what we're playing next.
So it's Bob and Amy this time.
Bob and Amy have the list.
Marty and I'll Tell Me Ma.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So this one's called I'll Tell Me Ma and some other stuff along with it.
Okay.
Count it out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Step we gaily as we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm and row for row, all for Mari's wedding.
Over hill, ways up and down, girdle green, rack and brown, past the shieling in the town. That's our toast for Mari.
Step we gaily as we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm and row for row, all for Mari's wedding.
Rider's cheeks is rowing our bright as eyes and any star. Brightest of them all by far is our darling Mari.
Step we gaily as we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm and row for row, all for Mari's wedding.
Plenty barley, plenty meal, plenty beef to feel the cream, plenty mining barns is we. That's our toast for Mari.
Step we gaily as we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm and row for row, all for Mari's wedding. Step we gaily as we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm and row for row, all for Mari's wedding.
Cecilia, you're breaking my heart,
You're shaking my confidence daily.
oh Cecilia,
I'm down on my knees, I'm begging you please to come home,
come home. Tell me, Ma, when I get home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair and stole my comb, that's all right till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of El Paso. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Albert Mooney says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for. Knock at the door and then ring the bell. Oh, my true love, are you well? Out she comes as white as snow, with rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. Belle Judy Murphy says she'll die, she does me the fellow with a roving eye. Cecilia, you're breaking my heart,
You're shaking my confidence daily.
oh Cecilia,
I'm down on my knees, I'm begging you please to come home,
come home. The wind and the rain and the hail blow high, and the snow comes shoveling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie, and she'll get her own lad by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell them all till she gets home. Let them all come as they will, this Albert Mooney she loves still. Tell me, Ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pulled my hair and stole my comb, that's all right till I get home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Cecilia. All right. Thanks a lot. So, by the way, our band is getting different and more different. It used to be Bob and Corby and I, which was kind of cool because it was kind of a guy band, right? And Corby got to play. Corby, this is Corby, by the way. I'm Scott. This is Cheryl, and this is Amy. And then Cheryl joined us a few months ago, maybe almost a year ago, 6 months ago, I don't know how long. Then Amy has joined us. This is her first time with us, but I realized this morning.
I've been here a week.
Yeah. I realized, wait a minute, this was not what I intended. Now, Bob and I are outnumbered. So what are we doing next? Okay. A broad song. Whatever I'm told.
Hey, 1, 2. time I saw you was down at the Greeks. There was whiskey on Sunday and tears on our cheeks. You sang me a song that was pure as the breeze, going up the road to Glen Bay. I sat for a while at the cross of the knoll, where young lovers would meet when the flowers were in bloom. With the men coming home from the fair at Redmond, their hearts Tipperary wherever they go. Take my hand.
Take my hand and dry your tears, babe.
Take my hand.
Take my hand, forget your fears, babe.
There's no pain.
There's no pain, there's no more sorrow. They're all gone, gone in the years, babe. I stood for a while by the gap in the wall, heard a rusty tin can and an old hurley ball. Cards being held, girls are recalled, and the fiddle playing Sean and a gold. Next time I see her, we'll be down at the Greeks. There'll be whiskey on Sunday, tears on her cheeks, for it's useless to blame, useless to draw on a rusty tin can and an old hurley ball.
Take my hand.
Take my hand and dry your tears, babe.
Take my hand.
Take my hand, forget your fears, babe.
There's no pain.
There's no pain, there's no more sorrow. They're all gone, gone in the years, babe.
Take my hand.
Take my hand and dry your tears, babe.
Take my hand.
Take my hand,
Forget your fears, babe. There's no pain.
there's no pain, there's no more sorrow.
They're all gone.
They're all gone, gone in the
years, babe. So I walked as day was dawning, where small birds sang and leaves were falling, where we once watched the rowboats landing by the broad, majestic Shannon.
All right, that's called Broad Majestic Shannon. So I tell you what I like about Soul Food Books. You know, you can come down here and listen to a variety of music and a variety of events, and they do all sorts of stuff during the weekday. And you know, my son when he was 15, decided he was going to be a stand-up comic. So he actually came down here and talked to Clint and said, I'd like to use the stage for some stand-up comedy. And it was kind of nice. It was one of those moving experiences as an adult, hearing your son drop the F-bomb for the first time ever, and you get to hear him do it over the mic into public with his youth leader there. It was really one of those warm experiences. So, all right, what are we doing next?
North
North.
Country.
Okay, this one's North Country. This features Corby on the vocals.
Hopefully it won't go
figure it
south.
Okay.
One, two,
Headed back to the North Country, cold wind in my eyes. I'll be there by sunset
Corby Howell. She can sing. She's pretty good. You know, one of the reasons why I asked Corby and Bob if they would play with me, because when you just know 3 chords, you got to surround yourself with people who know music. And then Cheryl knows music, and Amy knows music. So I've gone to 5 chords. And what are we doing next?
Whiskey in a jar.
Oh, this is
In
one
the
of my
jar.
favorites. This features Bob on the vocals. When I heard it, I thought, this is Bob.
No, wrong one.
Whiskey in the Jar.
No, I'm not. I ran out of whiskey. That's next.
Oh, this features me on the vocals. This is my second favorite one. See, we need the brains of the outfit here. Far from Kerry Mountains, met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol, then produced my rapier. Stand and deliver, for I am the bold deceiver. Musha ring a ding a dong. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. He counted out his money and it made a pretty penny. Put it in my pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me. Devil take that woman, for she never can rest easy. Musha ring a ding a dong. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. I went into my chamber, all for to take a slumber. Dreamt of gold and jewels, and it surely was no wonder. But Jenny took my charges, and she filled them up with water. Called for Captain Farrell to be ready for me slaughter. Musha ring a doo whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. 'Twas early in the morning, it surely did astound me. There stood Captain Farrell and his guards were all around me. I first produced my pistol, for she'd stolen away me rapier. I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Musha ring a doo whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. If anyone can aid me, it's me brother in the army. But knew his station, be it Baghdad or Killarney. And if he'd come and join me, we'd go rubbing in Kilkenny. I dare he'd treat me better than that trailer parks Jenny. Musha ring a doo whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. Some take delight in the hurling, the bowling. Some take delight in the carriages a-rolling. But me, I take delight in the juice of the barley and chasing pretty women in the morning oh so early. Musha ring a doo whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. Musha ring a doo whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. All right. Surprisingly, a lot of the Irish music does have references to whiskey. I don't know why that is. So, all right. Now what are we doing?
We're going to do I Just Ran Out of Whiskey.
Oh, let me guess.
In the key of E minor.
E minor, okay. So we gave Amy all, here's how good Amy is. We gave Amy all this music to, just look through this music, and I gave her all the wrong chords, and she would say, that's not really the chord you guys are playing, and so I'll play the right chord for you.
I apologize for that last song.
She's pretty good.
That was the wrong key.
Oh! Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Got a fresh tattoo of a broken heart. You think I'd learn by now, but I ain't that smart. I got a pocket full of nothing, head full of lukewarm beer. I just wanted to make myself feel good, feel like I've been understood. I was wrong, I've been wrong at least 3 times this year. I pushed off from shore in this leaky boat. with my only friend, a bottle of whiskey in my coat. I was gonna drown my sorrows, discuss my attitude. I laid down on my back and I started to curse, insulted every planet in the universe. Hey, Jupiter, if you're listening, didn't mean to be that rude. Hey la la la, hey la la la, hey la la la, how hard can it be? Hey la la la, hey la la la, hey la la la, how hard can it be? Let me tell you now, I just ran out of whiskey and I'm stranded out at sea. Now as the light begins to fade, the sun disappears. I see a siren singing in a sea of tears. I know it's you, I can tell by your hair. And my pulse begins to quicken as I run through the tide. I want to lay my head down at your side. When you slip into the sea, you're gone. That ain't fair. The sea was as black as a pirate's soul, a black velvet bag, a big black hole, just reflections of the mocking moon above. There's a shooting star shot across the sky. It was then I began to realize I would give it all away if I could have your love. Hey la la la, hey la la la. La la la, how can it be? Hey la la la, hey la la la, hey la la la, how can it be? Oh, let me tell you now, I just ran out of whiskey and I'm stranded out at sea. Let me tell you now, I just ran out of whiskey and I'm stranded out at sea. Now I pulled myself together, had a little chat with my empty bottle and this little cat. He'd been hiding, he'd been there for a while. Well, I told him how I missed you, how you made me feel. And even though that cat wasn't real, it cheered me up and it made me smile. I stood up in that boat and I laughed till I cried. I danced a little two-step with my pride. And I thought about jumping in again, I was so alone. Well, you know I couldn't do it, 'cause I'm standing here. It may have been the liquor, it may have been the pot. Besides, how would that cat have got back home?
Legal.
Hey la la la, hey la la la, hey la la la, how can it be? Hey la la la, hey la la la, hey la la la, how can it be? Let me tell you now, I just ran out of whiskey and I'm stranded out at sea. Hey la la la, hey la la la, hey la la la, how hard can it be? Hey la la la, hey la la la, hey la la la, how hard can it be? Let me tell you now, I just ran out of whiskey and I'm stranded out at sea. I just ran out of whiskey and I'm stranded out at sea.
out of whiskey. Good. What do we got? Oh, so I was at an open mic at one of the local watering holes over here, and I heard this woman sing this song. Her name is Cindy Akana, and I heard that song, and I said, oh, Corby can do that really, really well. And so I told her I'd give her credit every time we sing it, and this one is especially made for Corby.
2, 3, 4.
Can I touch you in a simple sort of way? And will you hold me at the end of the day? But if that's not okay, I'm prepared to wait for you. For you, I will wait another day and more if you need some time. For you, I will wait another day, mere moments in the rest of my life. Yes, for you, I will wait another night. Can I tell you, you always make me smile, and will you tell me I light up your eyes? But if that's not all right, I can choose to just hold tight for you. For you, I will wait another day and more if you need some time. For you, I will wait another day, mere moments in the rest of my life. Yes, for you, I will wait another night. Can I kiss you and whisper your name? And will you move me like the sweetest refrain? But if you are not sure, I can wait on. I can wait on. I can wait on for you. For you, I will wait another day and more if you need some time. For you, I will wait another day, mere moments in the rest of my life. Yes, for you, I will wait another night. Yes, for you, I will wait another night. Yes, for you.
So we added bells to that. Amy's doing the backup vocals. You know, this is a great crowd tonight. It's really fun. But I think every time I come down to Soul Food, it just the vibe here is so cool. The guys that work here, the folks that work here are fantastic. You know, and if you don't know, Clinton spent the last several years just helping the city, being on the Arts Commission. So he goes down, he volunteers his time, he works. You know, he actually came down and cheered us on to the bonfire and then played a little bit too. Not a little bit, played with us. You know, it was 34 degrees out there at that darn bonfire. My fingers were so cold, I couldn't even push down on the fret, and I cried. I cried. Okay, what are we doing next?
When the cows come home.
Until the cows came home, okay.
Back home in Derry.
Back to the dairy. Oh! Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. In 1803 we sailed out to sea, out from the sweet town of Perth. For Australia bound if we didn't all trade, marks of our feathers we carried. In our rusty chains we sighed for wains, good women we left in sorrow. Some mains were unfurled, curses we heard, the English and the thoughts of tomorrow. At the mouth of the foil, the fair weather swell. Down below decks we were lying. Oh, Dorothy screamed, walking out of a dream, by a vision of bold Robert dying. Sunburned and cruel as they dished out the gruel, O'Connor was down with a fever. 60 rebels, 2 days down for Botany Bay, and many would meet their receiver. I wish I was back home in Derry. I wish I was back home in Derry. We all cursed to hell as the bow hit a swell. The ship danced like a moth in the firelight. White horse rode high as the devil passed by, souls to Hades by twilight. 5 weeks to sea, we were now 43. Comrades we buried each morning. In our own sludge, we were lost in the time, in an endless night with a morning. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Van Diemen's Land, hell for a man to live out his lifetime in slavery. Climate is raw and the gun makes the law. Neither wind nor rain care for bravery. 20 years have gone and I've served up me bond. Ghosts of me comrades are behind me. But the rebel that I came, oh, the rebel I'm the same. Or on a cold winter's night, you will find me. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. Oh, I wish I was back home in Derry. All right. Okay, I just stole a pick from Clint. Thank you, Clint, wherever you're at. Okay, what do we got up?
Ring of Fire.
Oh, okay, this is. No, we're good.
Will that reach? 'Cause
We've been doing this one for a long time, since Monday. But this is one that Amy brought into us, and it is really fun.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours beat. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Nicely done, Amy Mays. She's a keeper.
At least my husband said so. It's okay.
You know, as a guitar player, that's the worst feeling in the world, isn't it? Clint, your guitar's fine. Our guitars are fine.
My guitar is
I was thinking about bringing a drill up and adding a little bit more.
Nice. Yeah, and that was why we did it. We were just trashing your stage. Where do you want to be?
I don't know how this one works.
Can we give another warm round of applause for Celtic Fire tonight?
We liked playing with this guy. He's really kind of cool, too, because when I came in, I knocked over one of his displays. We're dropping instruments around here. You know, it's just, what can we do to trash this place? Nothing. Nothing.
Just like an Irish band.
That's great. Yeah, we thought that the beer was all free, so we owe $200.
That's right. We traded them free beer for the band for the night, but we don't serve beer.
I know that's perfect for an Irish band. None of us are all that smart. Okay, what do we got up next?
Black Velvet.
Black Velvet.
Not the blues song.
Yep. Alrighty. In sweet
In D.
D, right?
Yes.
Key of D.
Key of D. In a sweet little town they call Belfast, apprentice to trade I was bound. Many hours of sweet happiness spent in that neat little town. A sad misfortune came over me to cause me to stray from the land. Many hours of sweet happiness betrayed by that black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. We took a stroll down Broadway, meaning not long for to stay. Oh, and who should I meet but this pretty fair maid come tripping along the highway. She was both fair and handsome, her neck it was just like a swan, and her hair it hung over her shoulders, tied up with that black velvet band. Her eyes they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with that black velvet band. So we strolled together down Broadway, and a gentleman passing us by. Oh, well, I knew he meant the undoing of him by the look in her roguish black eye. A gold watch he took from his pocket and put it right into me hand. And the very next thing, as I said, was bad luck to that black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with that black velvet band. Before the judge and the jury, next morning I had to appear, and the judge he says to me, young man, your case it is proven quite clear. I'll give you 7 years penal servitude to be spent in a faraway land, far away from your friends and relations, betrayed by that black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with that black velvet band. Beware ye jolly young fellows, and take this advice from me. When you're out on the town, beware me lads of them pretty corbies. She'll feed you with strong drink, oh yeah, till you are unable to stand. And the very next thing you'll know that you landed in Van Diemen's land. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. All right. Nice. So, if you notice sometimes, Corby blushes very easily. So the goal tonight is to make her blush just a little bit, not a lot. Words that she doesn't like. Which ones are those, Corby? She hates the word fart. I don't know why that is. It's a guy thing. What do we got?
Old Town or whatever.
Dirty Old Town?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just stay with the same instruments. Dirty Old Town?
Did you want?
No, I think
Okay.
we're good.
boardwalk. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my guy by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town.
Dirty old town. So Clint, I'm kind of wondering about what time does Soul Foods open on Sunday mornings? Because, you know, there's an opening in the Methodist Church Band at 10 o'clock every Sunday.
Stop by here at 9, get a cup of coffee over the minute.
No, we're thinking you come over at 10 and you can play. Not that we're recruiting for the music team. See, everybody else here is on the music team, so who's the odd man out? We can close the circuit in love and music. What do you got? Okay, this one is dedicated to a coffee house. Yeah. Smoking cigarettes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'll take a walk tonight. I know that I can sleep, and I won't go to bed at all. I just lay there and weep. Did I'll make our favorite spot? That's what I think I'll do. I've got those smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee blue. Smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee all night long. Wondering how love so right could suddenly go wrong. I'd take the next bus out of town, but I gotta be near you. I got those smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee blue. Smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee all night long. Wondering how love so right could suddenly go wrong. I'd take the next bus out of town, but I gotta be near you. I've got those smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee blue. Sitting at the table where I call my baby's name, wondering how our love went wrong and wondering who's to blame. Listening while the jukebox play the songs that make me blue. Another cup of coffee and a cigarette or two. Smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee all night long. Wondering how love so right could suddenly go wrong. There's a lot of other people know the misery I go through. I've got those smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee blue. cigarettes and drinking coffee all night long. Wondering how love so right could suddenly go wrong. There's a lot of other people people know the misery I go through. I got those smoking cigarettes and drinking cards and blues.
Okay, this next one is, we're going to do 2 more songs. The last one is what we always end anywhere we play. Folk Life Festival, bars, is kind of a gospel sort of one that we like to play because we like to play it. And this one is not so gospel-y, but it is the Irish version, of the Prodigal Son. Sort of. Great. Oh, you know, we've got time for 2 more.
Okay.
Let's end on a bang.
Okay.
Right on's a slow one. Slow. No. The only reason we would do right on is Caitlin likes it. Caitlin likes to dance to it, and she runs her arms around and stuff. She's not even listening, which is good. It's all good. I've been a wild rover for many a year, and I spent all me money on whiskey and beer. And now I'm returning with golden grain store, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. I went into an alehouse I used to frequent, and I told the landlady the money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. She said, "Customers yours, I can get any day." And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. Then out of me pocket came 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, "I have whiskeys, wines of the best," and the words that I said, they were surely in jest. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. Then out of me pocket came more sovereigns bright, and the landlady looked and she leered with delight. She said, "More whiskey, more wines, more beer of the best. Then I'll take 'em upstairs and I'll toss off me dress." And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. I said to me father, "I've been roving wild, and I met me a girl, and I fathered a child." I asked her to marry, she answered instead, "That never could be, 'cause I'm already wed." And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. My father said, "Son, I pity your plight, but you should have used your protection that night." Said, "I used protection, but from an Englishman's haul. The damn thing it broke was 4 sizes too small." And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover, no, never, no more. I'll go back to me mother, confess what I've done, and I'll ask her to pardon her prodigal son. And if she corrects oft times before, that I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. One more time, and it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. All right. Here, I borrowed this, so I'll give it back. It's not doing so well anymore. I'm really sorry. That was a good pick. I know. All right, last one. Thank you very much. By the way, we really appreciate getting to do this with you. It's a real honor.
Another round of applause.
Up above my head,
Up above my head,
I hear music in the air.
I hear music in the air.
Up above my head,
Up above my head,
I hear music in the air.
I hear music in the air.
And I really do believe, oh yeah, 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 there's a heaven somewhere.
There's a heaven somewhere.
And I really do believe, yeah, yeah, baby, yeah, Jesus waiting for me there.
Jesus waiting for me there.
Up above my head,
Up above my head,
I hear clapping in the air.
I hear clapping in the air.
Up above my head,
Up above my head,
I hear clapping in the air.
I hear clapping in the air.
And I really do believe, oh yeah, baby, yeah, there's a heaven somewhere.
There's a heaven somewhere.
And I really do believe, yeah, yeah, baby, yeah, Jesus waiting for me there.
Jesus waiting for me there.
Up above my head,
Up above my head,
I hear laughing in the air.
I hear laughing in the air.
Up above my head,
Up above my head,
I hear laughing in the air.
I hear laughing in the air.
And I really do believe, oh yeah, 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 there's a heaven somewhere.
There's a heaven somewhere.
And I really do believe, yeah, yeah, baby, yeah, Jesus waiting for me there.
Jesus waiting for me there.
Up above my head,
Above my head,
I hear praying in the air.
I hear praying in the air.
Up above my head,
Above my head,
I hear praying in the air.
I hear praying in the air.
And I really do believe
And I really do believe
there's a heaven somewhere.
there's a heaven somewhere.
And I really do believe, oh yeah, baby, yeah, Jesus waiting for me there.
Jesus waiting for me there.
Up above my head, I hear music in the air. Up above my head, I hear music in the air. And I really do believe, yeah, 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 there's a heaven somewhere. And I really do believe, yeah, yeah, baby, yeah, Jesus waiting for me there. Come on, Bob. He's got it good, huh? Up above my head, I hear music in the air. Up above my head, I hear music in the air. And I really do believe, yeah, 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 there's a heaven somewhere. And I really do believe. Jesus waiting for me there. Yeah! All right. Amy Mays, Harvey Howell, Cheryl Collins. Lawler, and I'm Scott Beathan. We're Celtic Fire. Find us on the web. Thank you, Clint. You are amazing.
Celtic Fire, everybody. Tonight is a night of local music. We're going to take a quick break and get another round of coffee, and then I'll come back for a second set. And then at the end of the show, I'm going to bring Scott back up to end the show with me tonight. So stick around and another cup of coffee. Be right back.
There we go. Hey, thanks, man. That was good. Cheryl, that was you. You didn't miss a beat. You didn't miss a beat. That was good. That was funny. I didn't know that cigarette song.
Oh, you did?
Is your turn.
Lefty Frizzell, same era as Hank Williams, 50s.
Papa came in after slamming the door, saying, man, oh man, am I sick of these wars. Mama said, which one? Brother said, pick one. Papa just pointed out to the front. Neighbor, we're at it once again. Oh, the neighbors were at it once again. It all started when Mark was working on his car, and Ron's dog came and shit in the yard. We decided that was one too many times, so we went on over to speak his mind. Ron's wife Martha was over at Pete's. They met twice a week and kept it discreet. The floors weren't mopped, the dishes were dirty, but she didn't care, she had no hurry. See, Ronnie wasn't due home till 4. He was out on the golf course, but one thing Martha could never have seen was Ron's poor short game on the 8th green. He snapped his wedge, left it to turn. He got in his car and his wheels did burn. Driving home like a man possessed, the speed limit 30 doing 56. When he finally pulled into the neighborhood, well, he still held on to that sour mood. Who should have seen his driveway but his neighbor Mark with a few things to say. The neighbors were at it once again. Oh, the neighbors were at it once again. Ronnie closed his car door, say, howdy Mark, what can I do you for? Sounded calm, but a dangerous fire was burning beneath his golf attire. Mark said, Ron, you fix your fence, or I'm gonna kill your dog and you'll be next. Ron's calm up in a road, and he'd later say something just exploded. Two started fighting right then and there, and a kick and punch and pulling hair. The sound had traveled to the home of Gino, who'd lately been sleeping poor. He was dreaming mad and woke up pissed. Oh, you see, he worked a graveyard shift. In a few hours he'd be back on the job, which he hated more than he hated his mom. So he put on his shoes, went outside. He too was gonna speak his mind. Well, friends, you know that just appears to be a dangerous thing to do around here. The neighbors were at it once again. Oh, the neighbors were at it once again. Say the neighbors were at it once again. just laughed. Mama looked blue, and me, I said, I just can't wait to move. It was another time past the church down in the pines. Maiden waited by the creek, and these very words which she did speak. Well, Father, you've forsaken me, so I'll forsake thee. Young girl's heart is hers to give, so I'll meet my love beside this bridge and ride away with him. Slowly did the hours pass, each one longer than the last. Beneath the glow of a full moon, she cried, oh my love, won't you please come soon? No sound shook the silence, no lantern lit the darkness still. She waited patient, wondered at what could it be that had delayed from their escape. Well, the moon had hid behind a cloud, she thought surely in a second now. Suddenly the weather turned cold, and when they found her, she had frozen. They said it's from the weather, but you and I know better. No fire burning warm could part the coldness from a broken heart. Whoa. So all you girls, you heard me sing the story of the maiden by the creek. Remember well that love is rough, and if you did just want to know. Whoa, whoa, Max sat down at the counter. Francine took his order. I'll have 2 beers and a steak as rare as you. Oh, sugar, if only you could tip me as well as you compliment. Could pack my bag, quit this job and move. Francine, haven't you caught on by now? We tip you lousy to keep you around. And she just laughed, such a lonesome sound, and went to get the food. Her cook was in the kitchen, hungover and complaining about anyone who wasn't in the room. Said Francine, this new manager took our smoke breaks and changed the calendar. Now Monday nights I work with that awful girl, Mary Lou. and she said nothing, sir, and grabbed the plate of food. The diner was full of regulars, talking to no one in particular. Their eyes glued to the TV set, watching the game. Just then in walked a stranger. Someone thought he looked familiar. Hey Jerry, how you been? The stranger said, that's not my name. It was a Wednesday night in Buffalo, but it could have been yesterday or tomorrow. Menus agree, and everyone knows it's always the same. Where you headed? The stranger asked as I passed him by. Where you headed? The stranger asked as I passed him by. I said I'm going to West Texas. There's a little girl I'm gonna find. I'm gonna see Mary. She's sleeping at her mother's house. I'm gonna see Mary. She's sleeping at her mother's house. I'll steal her 6 white horses and 100 milk cows. Last time I saw her father run me out the door. Last time I saw her father run me out the door. Said he'd catch me again and make sure he don't catch me no more. That's right, he did. Oh, but baby, listen, his curses and shouts fell deaf on my ear, 'cause I'd gladly die if I died near sweet little Mary, the country queen, the railroad track for this runaway dream. Oh, I'm gonna see Mary, she's sleeping at her mother's house. I'm gonna see Mary, she's sleeping at her mother's house. We'll steal her 6 white horses and 100 milk cows. That's right, play now. Wrote this song for the hooker, the alley beneath neon red.
sucks shadows milk from sleepy tears undone, from nippled skin as smooth as silk, the bugles blow as one. You lie there with your eyes half closed, like there's no one there at all. There's a tension pulling on your face. Come on, come talk to me. The wretched desert takes its form, the jackal, proud and tight. In search of you, I feel my way through slowest heaving night. Whatever fear invents, I swear it makes no sense. I reach out through the border fence. Come down, come talk to me. Please talk to me. Won't you please come talk to me? Just like it used to be. If you only come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Good evening, everybody. My name is Clint. It's good to see you out tonight. Having another round of applause for Celtic Fire for starting a fire on a cold, cold night. It's what we do in this part of our neighborhood, is gather around and turn the music up just to warm the spirits and over a good cup of joe. The neighborhood as it's changing, coming together, hearing what it sounds like. So it's a privilege to have you here tonight. I can't imagine the moment breaking out through the silence, all the things that we both might say, and we both would not be denied, so we're both on the same damn side, and the future is blown away. Won't please talk to me? Won't you please come talk to me? Just like it used to be. If you only would come talk to me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. Thanks. So hanging out at Soul Food, it's kind of a place where our motto is pick a path and we'll meet at the light, you know, where we have the Methodist Irish band and the and the pagan Scottish band that comes in, and the reggae performers and the local punk kids. It's a stage where it's if you play what you mean, that brings you here. And this is our 6th winter of holding strong here under this roof, and yeah, it feels really good. Enter 2013 really strong, and this is a song that kind of goes out to the whole, well, every book section that we have here. It's a place where you can come in and find different sacred paths, and so this song is a song about making sure when walking down and looking for the right sacred path, you might get them all covered for sure. So to try to make sure everybody's heard, it goes like this. Oh, Jesus, I love you. And I love Buddha too. Rama, Krishna, Guru, Dave, Dawda, Ching, and Mohammed. Alright. Something like that. Alright. Alright. I love you and Buddha too. Why do some people say that there is just one way to come to you and love to you? We are all a part of you. You are unnameable. You are unknowable. All we have is metaphor. That's what time and space are for. Alright, 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 alright. I love you and Buddha too. Oh, Jesus, I love you. And I love Buddha too. Rama, Krishna, Guru, Dave, and Dawda, Ching, and Mohammed. And all right. There's this light that shines inside you when you're born, and as you grow older, you find ways that to express that. You find that the world sometimes combats that, and you got to stay true to it. This is a song called Shimmer that pays respect to that light. Sharing with us just what he knows. His shining eyes are big and blue, and all around him water flows. This world to him is new. This world to him is new. To touch a face, oh, to kiss a smile. New eyes see no race, no, no. The essence of a child, the essence of a child. Born to shimmer, born to shine, born to radiate, born to live, born to love. We'll teach him how to hate. True love, it is a rock, smoothed over by a stream, and no ticking of a clock, no, no, truly measures what that means, truly measures what that means. And this thing we call our time. I heard a brilliant woman say, she said, you know, it's crazy how I want to try and capture mine. I think I love this woman's ways. I think I love this woman, oh. The way she shimmers, the way she shines, the way she radiates, the way she lives, oh, the way she loves, the way she never hates. Sometimes I think of all this that can surround us. I know it all as being mine. Then she comes to me, oh, and she wraps her arms around me. She gives me hope, she gives me love, she gives me time. Oh, and I feel fine. I feel fine. And this time I cannot change, no. So here's to looking back. You know, I'll drink a whole bottle of my pride and I'd toast to change. Just get these demons off my back. Just get these demons off my back. 'Cause I'm born to shimmer. I'm born to shine. I'm born to radiate. I'm born to live. I'm born to love. I'm born to never hate. Oh, I'm born to shimmer. I'm born to shine. We're born to radiate. We're born to live. We're born to love. We're born to never hate. Never hate. No. Turn hate into hope, and hope for a change, 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 change. And hope for a change, 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 change. Come gather around, change, change. So something special happened this last week. We start every month with an open mic. It's the first Saturday of the month. It's a night where the neighborhood gets to come out. We don't have a limit of how many performers. That Saturday night started about 5:30 and went till 2 in the morning. We had 37 performers. We had Russian folk music played by like 18-year-olds. We had Norwegian clogging fiddle music. We had heavy metal guitar. We had folk music. It was just amazing. And through that night, we picked 4 performers to come back to do a showcase performance the following Wednesday, and we just had that. And you get picked in different ways, and one of the first performers of this night was this incredible young fella who wrote his own reggae music, and we'd never seen him here before, and he didn't have anybody that he walked in with per se, but there's something about him, and he won one of the picks to come back. There wasn't a way to get a hold of him. And so the next morning I was opening up the shop here, pouring coffee, and he walks in, and I said, "Oh, hey, you won the showcase performance." He said he'd never won anything before, and kind of said that to himself. I invited him back, told him when to come here, and he showed up here, and he started the night off. Now it takes some guts to come to a group of people that you don't know that well and play any kind of music, let alone original music. And he came up here and he introduced himself as Kent, and that he had been privileged to find a place for some safe shelter. He was a homeless fella, and he was staying at the Methodist church in town. Yeah, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for that. What a thing. We have homeless in our neighborhood, and who deals with the homeless? We do, the neighbors. We do through our churches and through our community gathering spots. And he came up and told everybody that he was staying there, and it was a drug and alcohol-free place that was safe. And for the first time, he was starting to feel really safe in his world, and then to come out and win something for the first time and be part of a community, that it takes a community to hold that. And when someone goes hungry or cold, then we do too. So it's up to us. And so I would say one for our team, our neighborhood. Thanks for being part of the Methodist Church and part of Soul Food. Gather around people wherever you roam. Admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth the saving, then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone. For the times they are changing. Change. Come writers and critics who prophesize with their pens. Keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. Don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin. The whole road is rapidly changing. It'll soon shake your windows and rattle your walls, for the times they are changing. They've changed. Come mothers and fathers throughout the land. And don't criticize what you don't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. The whole road is rapidly changing, and the losers now will later to win, for the times they are changing. Yeah, right? You can feel it. Yeah. What's that? Do I have a dog? Oh yeah, in fact, I got a even better than a dog. I've got a song about a dog. It's or oh, that's so funny. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Jeffrey. I do collect tips, dog treats, or whatever you find. Just if they're sharp, throw them low. Dog. Dogs, they're the defenders of the family, and they're the watchers. Sometimes they see life from a perspective that nobody else gets to see. So I'd like to play a song about a dog from a dog's perspective. My name is Sam and I'm the family dog. I lie around sleeping all day long. After school, I'm home alone. And I run to the door when Trevor gets home. And he hugs my neck and he says my name. He throws the ball for a while, then he's off again. And it's just a few minutes of his time, and I am just another stop along the way. But those few minutes, he's all mine, are the best few minutes of my whole day. Oh, my name is Trevor and I'm in the 6th grade. My dad is named Ben and he works long days. After school, I'm home alone, and I run to the door when my dad gets home. And he ruffles my hair and we talk about stuff. He makes me dinner and I go to bed.
And it's just a few minutes of his time, and I'm just another stop along the way. But those few minutes, he's all mine, are the best few minutes of my whole day. My name is Ben and I'm a single dad. My father's in a home and he's getting real bad. Well, I go to see him with Trevor and Sam, but most of the time he don't know who I am. But sometimes there is a light in his eyes. He says my name and we talk about stuff. And it's just a few minutes of his time, and I am just another stop along the way. But those few minutes, he's all mine, are the best few minutes of my whole day. I'm an old man and I've lost my mind, and I can't tell what's real most of the time. But there's a boy named Trevor and a man named Ben, and I've seen them before, but I'm not sure when. And they always bring a dog named Sam, who licks my face and lays his head in my hand. When it's just a few minutes of his time, and I am just another stop along the way. But those few minutes, he's all mine, are the best few minutes of my whole day. My name is Sam and I'm the family dog. I lie around sleeping all day long.
Can we sell that song for you, Clint?
We can, you know,
Where are we going to sell it?
what, so I,
It could be recorded in Nashville.
it could be recorded in Nashville, so.
Become a famous person.
Today, Redmond, tomorrow, the world. Oh my gosh. Or at least King County. Yeah, I'd be fine with Bothell. You know, I'd be. So in the spring of 2011, I had the chance to take this guitar, a carbon fiber guitar that was impervious to cold temperatures, and take it up to Mount Everest in Nepal, a month journey to hike up to play some of the highest concerts ever played, to sing out about climate change and being good stewards of our planet. And I had, you know, of course, we weren't climbing, summiting Mount Everest. We were trying to get to the base camp, which is awfully high. And I had trained professionally. I had hiked Education Hill, Rose Hill, English Hill. I covered pretty much the masses, and I had prepared as only an athlete could, or actually a guitar player. And I had the chance to go to a monastery and that was thousands of years old and be part of some ceremonies and music and chanting and I brought a song from America. There, a lot of the places we were at, they never even met a white person before, and the music I was bringing was from my homeland, and I wanted to be true about it. And my homeland is Redmond, and so it takes mustering up what does it mean to be from here, and take that and all the pride of that to another place on the other side of the world and try to make a change. I got a chance to meet their prime minister, go to their White House, and have discussions about a constitution that they were just trying to build. Democracy was a new thought there. They were 6 years out of a revolution, a bloody revolution. And so tensions were high, and music seemed to kind of soothe or blend to get the message across. I'd like to try to play one of the songs I played in that monastery for you tonight. After meeting with the Prime Minister, he gave you this blessing scarf to wear. And everywhere you would go and when you would leave, they would bless you to go safe travels to your next place, another long white prayer scarf. I took that one from the Prime Minister, and I brought it all the way back, and I brought it to the mayor. I asked for 5 minutes of his time and wanted to give a prayer scarf from the leader of Nepal to the leader of my town. And it's kind of funny like that. I'll let John tell you. Yes, sir. By heaven, the stars, the moon, and the sun. By heaven, the stars, the moon, and the sun. Come on, mama, look what has been done. You can only see the stars after the setting sun. You run for the money. You don't even know about wild mountain honey. Come on, mama, heal this lonesome man. Plant the seed of wholeness in the desert land. You run for the money. You don't even know about wild mountain honey. Come on, Papa, your end is the means. Don't trade your love and goodness for the golden machine. You run for the money. You don't even know about wild mountain honey. Come on, children, best learn how to run. By heaven, the stars, the moon, and the sun. By heaven, the stars, the moon, and the sun. By heaven, the stars, the moon, and the sun. By heaven, the stars, the moon, and the sun. By heaven, the stars, the moon, and the sun. By heaven, the stars, the moon, and the... Thanks. All right, so I'd like to bring Mr. Scott Beathan back up on stage to finish the show out with me. I get old guy. Is that too tall? I'm a big fan of Celtic Fire. I'm a big fan of Scott. Scott and I have been able to get together and put together a couple of songs. This is another old ballad. It was 10 years ago on a cold, dark night. There was somebody killed beneath the town hall light. Few at the scene, but they all agreed that the slayer who fled looked a lot like me. But she walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. The judge said, son, but is your alibi? For if you were somewhere else, then you won't have to die. Spoke not a word, though it meant my life, for I was in the arms of my best friend's wife. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Scaffold was high and eternity near. She stood in the crowd and shed not a tear. Sometimes at night when the cold wind moans in a long black veil, she cries over my bones. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. So, have another round of applause for Celtic Fire tonight, and for you guys, and for our neighborhood. It's our last song of the night, and then tomorrow night here at Soul Food we have the Occupy Seattle musicians. There was a handful of musicians of really good local Seattle folk singers to give their songs for a compilation CD, including Jim Page and Gary Cantor, and so it's over a dozen musicians that will be here tomorrow night, and everyone plays one song. I gave them one of my songs called Reverie, so I'll be playing one song tomorrow night, and so that's going on at Soul Food tomorrow. Thanks for coming out tonight. There was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord. You don't really care for music, do ya? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to the kitchen chair, she broke your throne and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. 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 Maybe I have been here before. I know this room and I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew ya. I've seen your flag on the marble arch, but love is not some victory march. It's a cold and a lonely hallelujah. Hallelujah. Maybe there is a God above, but all I ever learned from love is how to shoot someone who outdrew ya. It's not a complaint that you hear tonight. It's not someone who's seen the light. It's a cold and a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah. Sing hallelujah. Hallelujah. Beautiful. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Thanks for coming out tonight, everybody.
Mr. Scott Beethan,
Thank you very much.
Celtic Fire. My name is Clint. Kevin Oakes on sound tonight. Craig Larson and Aaron on the bar tonight. Thanks for coming out and being a neighborhood together, everybody. Thank you.